Hey YouTube, this is React City. I'm Jacob.
I'm Rose.
I'm Miki.
And this is My Hero Academia, episode 3 of season 6.
Whee!
So we have the bases fighting going on. We've had Miracle get into a pretty cool fight. She lost one arm so far, but
Yeah.
they're still fighting, right? I think there's 3 left.
Yeah, there's 2. Yeah, there's
At least
3.
3. I think it's 3 left, yeah.
With the Hyans.
Yes. Yes, I think so.
So that fight's still going. I highly doubt we're going to focus a whole other episode on that. So what do you think we're going to go to here?
Well, we panned to...
Kirishima.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, his name is not Kirishima.
Kaminari.
Kaminari.
It's your fault.
It is my fault. Kirishima is an entirely different character.
Kaminari, yes. Kaminari had his moment.
Yes.
Seeing his girl in the distance. And then getting his power.
Right.
Yeah, I think in my head, their relationship is like one of those where they don't realize that they like each other, but they are like they definitely do.
It's understood.
Well, not by them.
Well, no.
But
Yeah.
They won't vocalize it, but it's pretty clear from the way the show is going that they're together.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And Kaminari is at least acknowledging it now. He's like, I do consciously like her.
And the girls, I mean, they seem to have been closer to realizing that than him because she was like, you're worried about him, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So I'm I hope we get to see more of that fight. I hope they don't just cut away, and if it is a fight, I want a longer form, more intricate combat sequence. I really enjoy what we saw with Miracle, but I want a combat sequence.
Yeah,
So,
same.
Guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, check out the Patreon in the description if you guys would like to see an uncut version of this show or anything else that we do. And remember, we have other shows out such as 2 Year Eternity and Mob Psycho. You can check those out if you want as well. See you in the discussion.
Only one left. So the main villain. Oh my gosh. They're
Go,
like
baby.
all under there. Oh, he's in the meeting.
Say it!
Yes, there we go. What the heck?
No stress. He's gonna be weaker now? Half!
Oh, stress! Immediately. Electrification. Oh, and he's gonna send him more. Uh-oh. Kaminari!
Knockout.
Oh! Death?
No, I remember he knocks him out like that.
Oh, I didn't remember his power. Oh, and their lungs?
Like Boji.
Oh, they can die.
Okay, never mind, not like Boji.
Lock your chain prison. Oh!
Oh, Mr. Liquid Boy.
Alright.
Oh!
I forgot he was a part of
yes.
this.
Mudman!
Oh, that's terrifying. The true horror is here.
She mage? Okay.
Oh, terrifying. Oh.
Oh no!
Betrayal.
Oh.
Why do we feel
Why do
bad?
you have to do that, Hugs? Why did it have to be you?
Why do we feel bad though?
Trusted him.
めちゃくちゃ大変でしたよ。
もうこうだ。あいつは俺が不用意に連れてきて。
Yeah, he was always the
そ
one.
のせいで。そのせいで。
Wow. Really is.
またかよ。
自由に飛びたい。俺の居場所はあそこじゃない。
信じてあげねえと。
How are they making Hawks look like the bad guy here?
Yeah.
Manipulation.
一緒に好きに飛ぼうな。やり直せるように俺も手伝う。あなたはいい人だから。
He used like all his feathers.
Right.
Uh-oh, he's angry.
ヒーローか。
やめろ。
何をやり直すってんだ。
No, it's not good.
何がまだ。
俺のことなんかとっくにどうでもいいんだよ。
Yeah.
Oh, not good.
Oh, you're in trouble now.
俺の魂は
Let's try to kill
た
him.
だみんなの仲間の幸せ
Oh,
Oh,
の
they're all crying. Oh.
Sunny Jar!
He ate horse.
Oh no! Oh,
And
tomatoes.
pineapples.
I said tomatoes.
Tomatoes. And durian, it looks like.
少しおとなしくしていてくれ。かっこええやん、もう一回言って。
darkness. Can you control it, my dear?
Say something edgy. Oh.
Okay. Oh my gosh, he's blazing.
Alright, there we go. There you go. Oh, that's true.
Oh, super complete stress. Oh no. Oh!
Oh, his
Alright,
fake legs.
Oh. Oh, it might be gun.
ラグナロクと張り合える奴がいるとは。違う、そいつじゃない。あれは
MacLeod.
The monster. Gigantic.
Kind of.
How about my stomach? Stomach?
He has so many questions.
Oh.
まさかのタクシー係や。俺はもっと強いヒーローになる。
He looks way too
How
like a
does
little
this-
chicken baby.
He does.
He does.
今ここにいるのなら。
He looks so pleased as well. Yeah, I had a feeling he might be a slightly better matchup for this kind of thing.
Keep spamming.
生成速度は目を見張るものがありますが、ではあなたのことを好きでしたし。
Flipping on him that quick.
俺の仲間はこいつらだけだ。無駄なクズ野郎が。意志の固い人間は気絶してくれない。うるせえ。
Aww.
Wait.
だからどっちも諦めないから殺すしかなくなる。おばちゃんも俺を包んでくれないだろうな。でもいい。俺はただみんなの幸せを守るだけだ。連中に伝えとくよ。
Oh.
Oh, Dabby!
Dabby!
Oh, it's gonna burn his flame, his feathers.
Yeah.
伝えなくていいぞ。聞こえてる。
You're waiting?
いいのはいつだってヒーローだ。そうだろ。
Oh no.
嘘だろ。
Trying to
He
get-
saved him? Who saved who?
No, he's trying to take him.
仲間も燃えるとこだったぞ。
Oh, he was gonna.
大丈夫。ヒーローってのは。
Oh, he did save twice.
皮肉が冴えてるね。
Oh, nice armor.
俺が裏切るのが分かってたかのような勢いだったけど、もしかしてバレてた。バレるも何も。穴から何も信じて。
Oh yeah, he's not gonna be taken this time. Yeah, he's not
Oh, he took up
gonna.
the handkerchief. It's hot. It's cold.
It's what?
暴れろ。
What?
Keigo Taka.
What was that?
Keigo?
His name?
He knows him. Unleash. Do it.
There's Fox
feathers.
again. Yeah.
Oh.
Powers.
He's gonna swallow them apparently.
いかなる理由があろうと社会にあだらずならばそれを許さない。
Speech.
Yeah, it was like, stop monologuing and just do it.
Oh!
話せ。
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
下へ降りて地下へ逃げろ。
Rest in peace.
They don't even know that he's. Oh, that one where
Oh,
he
he
got
only saved
stabbed.
them.
He's
But
he might
he's
be
the
dead.
melting where he got stabbed in his real self.
形をとどめるのにまた体に顔を傷つけちまった。ハンカチ返すよ。
Yeah.
Aww.
すれば一つでしたっけ？
騙されて仲間を失って
Oh, there he is.
もう一つおまけに騙されて本当哀れて無意味に映っただろうな。ごめん最後まで本当に
自分よりも大事な仲間に恵まれた。
シュウ君
Jin.
助けてくれてありがとう。
これより最高な人生があんのかよ。死ねえよホークス。運が悪かったなんててめえが決めるな。
Oh.
俺はここにいられて幸せだったんだ。
Wow.
Wow.
Aww.
Yeah.
So it's showing the bad guys' camaraderie, hatred for the good guys. They're really on this twice toga thing, huh? Oh,
Hope that wasn't the previous ones.
I know.
What if the outro is continuously changing? That'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
It's what we always
This is what
wanted
I love.
since Attack on Titan. Remember, we kept reading into the
It was
outro.
like,
when
is
it
the
was just-
outro changing?
It was just glitches.
It was just glitching.
Discussion.
Discussion.
Yeah.
I want to start with the outro real quick. This is something that I've always wanted in any outro or intro ever.
Yes.
It's like a continuously changing thing.
Based on what's happened.
Based on, yes, exactly. In fact, there was one show that did it, but they did it once for a gag. Like, this guy was interested in this girl, and then she suddenly started appearing in the outros. And I was like, oh my gosh, are they gonna get together? And then she was like, no, I'm not interested. And then she doesn't appear in the outro anymore. I'm like,
Nice.
why'd you have to do that to me?
Okay. Well, I do like this, and it makes it even that much more touching. You feel like, oh my gosh, we really did just lose twice.
Yeah.
Even right after he just powered up majorly, and I think that's probably why they took him out.
Yeah.
Because if they didn't, he'd basically be the end of the show.
Yeah.
He
They
might
always
be
win.
the single most dangerous
Yeah.
quirk that we've seen in terms of what it could potential.
And we were right, you and I think, because you were hoping that, or you were hoping they wouldn't make him become like turn to the good side kind of thing, and we're like, nah, that's not gonna happen. Remember, I think we were talking about it in the podcast.
I can't recall, but I believe you.
Anyways, it happened where Twice was not changed. He was like, no, these are my real friends. You just betrayed me. That's all that happened. It was very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Heart.
Yeah. There were like, it's like there were and weren't both bad guys and good guys.
Yeah.
Both of them at the same time somehow.
yeah, I mean, a lot of time good people end up in very bad situations and doing bad things. He happens to have been one of those people who fell on the wrong side of the law, but he was making choices, and you have to hold him accountable for that. That said, what Hawks is doing is like it's where that crossroads is of ethically. It's dubious because he's manipulating all these people, and he almost had a sociopathic look to him when he's standing over Twice. But he has to do it, you know. Someone had to get it, otherwise they would have lost.
They would have lost. Yeah.
It's like everybody, like even the bad guys, their Compressor and Toga were like, okay, Twice, now do your thing and take out all these heroes. Like Twice was their trump card, and they knew it. And yeah.
I mean, Hawks is like in the CIA or something, where they do like really messed up stuff all the time for the greater good. But it happens so often that you start wondering if the greater good's worth it. Like on that path. Obviously, he didn't go that far. But you do start to feel that you really use this guy. You said you related, and maybe he did mean some of those things in the moment. That duality that he had to use to get inside the group. But it's tragic to see it.
Yeah, but we still see that Hawks. He was feeling the emotional toll. Yeah. Like, even Dabi referred to it as like the only reason Dabi snuck up on him is because he was emotional.
Distracted.
And Hawks thought he was being unemotional. And he's like, no, I have to put my emotions aside. I have to do this. But he was struggling. He waited, like, I'm going to do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. Then Dabi comes in.
Talking.
Yeah. So.
And then Dabi was fully, like, gonna fried Twice as well. He was like, heroes would have saved him in a split second. It's fine.
Yeah, he knew.
Yeah, I actually was like, no, I didn't believe that they would have killed him just because of the kind of show we're in. I was like, next episode I'm sure we'll find, the last gallon of blood is still pumping through or something. After that outro.
Not even the outro. Like, I was like, they gave a lot of time
I didn't believe it.
You didn't believe it?
There are animes that like fully do that.
Really? Like so long with the goodbye?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
And
to
they just only bring
rip
them
your
back
heart
the
out.
next episode?
And then they're
I
like,
don't know.
but we need action figures.
Oh, I'm so sad. That outro really is so sad. I feel you feel bad for these guys, even after all the evil things they've done.
Mm-hmm. It's because you know why they got this way.
Yeah.
I mean, the reasons that they're doing the things they're doing is like that doesn't.
Yeah, but you
there's still
feel
bad
for them.
reasons, but
Yeah.
the fact that they got to there, the
path that got them there is sad.
And I wonder if there could have also been, like, you look at that and Hawks is giving him basically the option of surrender or die.
Yeah.
And I wonder if there were other options, other ways to deal with it. Like maybe take him away from the facility. Maybe have. I mean, it just seems so extreme to flip. But I guess maybe a part of it for Hawks is ripping off the Band-Aid. Like, if I did take it away from the facility, there's a chance to radio it in, and now we have a long, drawn-out sequence where before I could have just put the sword to your throat and said, all right, it's over. Like, the truth is, I'm not on your side. I'm not your friend. So just out with it, do my job, move on. So maybe something like that.
I think it's also that Twice was such a major threat that they could not risk anything.
They don't want to risk it at all.
Yeah, like if they had the what is it, the quirk getter rid of her, or if he had one of those, that would have been great. But Hawks is also being monitored 24/7, and he didn't realize how big of a threat Twice was going to be before he came here, so didn't prepare.
Yeah.
He could have sent like maybe one of his feathers. Maybe one of his feathers are just like reporting back to base every now and again. We send him care packages anyway.
But so the villains really, I mean, we said this last episode. They see on the back foot. The Twice thing, they were kind of signaling could be the turning point, and now that we've seen what has occurred, everyone thought it could have been the turning point, but it didn't happen. So now I'm just wondering, all right, it's all gonna have to come down to Shigaraki, I guess, because even Redestro.
Gigan. Redestro,
well, Gigan too, but even Redestro is as a powerhouse. Without his legs, he can't really fight that well.
Yeah, and he broke.
Yeah,
Real
and
quick.
Gigan's not going to take any orders unless it's from Shigaraki. So the only thing that they have left is Shigaraki wakes up and gives orders, and now thinks it's good.
Yeah.
Nothing else is left. Everybody else is incapacitated. No.
Well, there are some like the leaders of each of the teams that they had said those guys are bigger threats than the regular evil layman in the
Dabby,
facility.
for example, is a threat.
Yes.
Well, I agree. It's just with the things that they've already shown neutralized. It's like a tier kind of thing, you know. Like Twice was way up here. We've got the leaders, but we've also got like I know Toga and Compress weren't exactly the highest level fighters, but they're still kind of up there. You know, it's just it just seems like
The big
they're getting
threats were taken
steamrolled
out.
in terms of the pillars of the group.
That's true.
But yeah, like Dabby, they've also got the ice guy who was seated up in the rookie, who fought Dabby to a standstill.
Yeah, that's true.
But
and we lost our first hero. I think
yeah,
we lost sock puppet guy.
Oh yeah, he's got stabbed.
He was going to swallow them.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
The thing is, when somebody uses their power to do things like that, like swallow somebody, I wonder, like, are you really swallowed? Can you be regurgitated back?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he meant like kill them. I think he was just incapacitating them, getting them out of the way.
Yeah.
Most of the heroes don't kill villains unless they have to. I think.
I think, in fact, it's highly frowned upon.
Yeah, they have to imprison them. That's why All for One is still alive.
Yeah.
That and they don't know how to kill them.
We tried.
We're trying to everything.
We've been trying for 10 years.
Yeah. And I had something and I slipped out of my brain.
I have a thing. Maybe it's it. Dabby knows Hawks' name.
Yes.
Kigo.
That's close, but it wasn't quite. It's
Takami
Takami Keigo.
Keigo.
Keiko.
Yeah, and
Takami.
Hawks says, "How does he know my name?
How did you know my name? Another thing. Twice said it's hot, it's cold. It's another point for the thing,
What's
for the
that?
theory
What
that Dabby is related to Endeavor.
Oh, the heat. Oh, yes. Because he was. I was wondering, like, what was he saying? So maybe his fire is not actually heat, but it burns. Maybe it's cold and hot. Maybe that's what you're
But
saying.
remember, he also has a thing where he says the opposite of himself sometimes.
That's
What
true.
do you mean?
That's
Twice?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's been a thing for a while.
I don't remember that.
Like he says,
he does the double thing where he's he
like
argues.
I'm loyal, I'm a traitor. Like someone just says stuff like that.
Okay.
And he just emotional moments. So I thought that was it, but that could have been something as well. Like that.
Yeah, but the thing is, if they made twice say it, so you wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. Yeah, that's true.
True.
But I mean, it was burning. But Hawks didn't even talk monologue about it, like in his head or anything. Like, oh, this fire, it's actually not hot. It's actually cold.
Well, that and Hawks is like,
I see.
he's still going.
Yeah.
In an inferno. Let me just finish my mission real quick.
Yeah.
Hawks had a great showing.
Oh
He just kept pushing through the pain. Now he's on fire.
Yes, indeed. Oh man, and he hasn't like no feathers left. He's totally incapacitated. Well, mostly he still got out of the window. He's still a super highly trained individual.
You know, I always had this thing in the back of my mind where I thought that Twice legitimately could double from any of his clones. Because remember his backstory was like, I don't know if I'm the real one or the clones. I thought that actually was a possibility, but now we know no. He has his individual core, and if that core dies, all the others die.
Oh, yeah.
So he was always.
Oh, you mean like if the original? You thought before if the original died, the others could still go on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That possibility, because that was his backstory. He didn't know if he killed the original.
Right.
Even though we saw puddles all around him, I thought that maybe it's a possibility if he dies, he turns into a puddle.
Yeah.
But
well, he didn't know either.
He didn't know either.
Yeah. That's scary to be in a position like that. But I guess he eventually.
That's why he went crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We this show got like overtaken by Hawks and Twice, but other things happened.
Yeah.
Like
The show is Hawks and Twice.
She Mage, her name is apparently, and
Mushroom
Mudman. They did good things and incapacitated enemies.
It would terrify. I still can't get over that mushroom.
The
It's
mushroom
in my lung. No.
I can't breathe. Yeah. Mudman for sure was great for this, like the whole terrain thing. It works really well with concrete
terrain based. Yeah, that's what I was going to mention. Terrain based powers are probably super good for like everyday heroing. If somebody steals a purse, just sink them.
Yeah, you don't have to chase them. Just like
sink them.
Sink them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bank robbery, sink them. Cat in trees.
Easy. Can he unsink? Like, can he move the ground back up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we've seen him do that.
That would be great. Because just like sink the tree, get the cat, and put the tree back, please. Otherwise, he just like ruining the terrain everywhere.
Wire fraud. But, yeah. So I thought that they did AOE attacks that affected everybody in the area, but I guess they can target it. Because they ran right through without masks.
Exactly.
And Mudman makes sense because I can see him just like leaving a path straight forward where everyone walk through.
Right.
But her, I thought just blanket is gas.
Yeah.
You know?
What can you do? Yeah.
I thought she could control it. I guess she could.
I feel like maybe they explained this during the tournament arc last time about why her friends aren't getting.
I think that.
it
was like wasn't like they took a thing.
I think that's what's in my head, but I'm like that just might be logical conclusion, might not actually be what was mentioned.
I think that's what it was. I do, because it's in both our heads.
Okay.
It's in mine now too. It's canon.
It's canon.
Oh yeah, and
Sure.
all of the exits get sealed. They thought, how do they know so much about the facility? Right.
Hawks. Everything comes down to Hawks.
Hawks.
Speaking of Hawks, Tokiyama.
Dark Shadow.
Dark Shadow is thinking about Hawks. It's like, I wish he could see me here.
Yeah.
Just as we see Hawks in dire constraints.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's and also being carried like a little baby bird.
So I misunderstood that scene. So he uses Ragnarok to break through. There's like something bad's down there, and then it's like, yeah, something. Hawks, I'll take you to him, and they leave.
Well, they're not taking him
what
to him.
there?
They're not taking him to him. They're just all they were supposed to do was seal the entrance, seal the way.
Okay.
So that's what he did,
And then leave.
Yeah.
Okay. So.
But he was just surprised. What's something stronger than me? And then he was like, how do we have all this intel? And then he told him it was Hawks. And then he started thinking about Hawks. Where is Hawks? Blah, blah, blah.
Because I was wondering, like, you just uncovered a cave full of hundreds of bad guys and then you just leave.
Yeah.
But
they
guess
just wanted to seal them in there.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of stupid to seal them and leave.
Yeah,
unless they have
the world of metahumans.
Maybe their plan is they seal all the entrances except one, so then they can go in there and deal with them.
That's what they did.
Okay.
Yeah. Because we saw them entering the first entrance, and then we saw them blowing up the other two.
Okay.
Cool. The thing is, that what confused me is I thought where Dark Shadow was going into was
the way, yeah.
But I think they said something about a secret exit. So
that's where like, oh, they found our secret passage.
So maybe that's just another secret one, and then they're going to the main village now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was a bunch. Briefly, Falcon was talking, and he showed like a underground of the facility, and there's like 3 massive
there were like a
tunnels,
bunch
so that's
of
what he had to go
tunnels.
break.
Yeah, and they're trying to prevent them.
But yeah, so Dabby knowing who Hawks is it that? So what I'm wondering is that what if he also has like a spy on the hero side, or when they were kids, we know Hawks was picked up for this, I don't know, underground secret service, CIA crap. Yeah. What if he was also a candidate or something, and he chose the other path? So maybe they knew each other as children.
Maybe. That's possible.
Or part of my headcanon, because what I've been like thinking about this far too much. I've just created like a different show in my head. But part of my headcanon is that what's his name? Dabby is also a double agent. I just don't want what's his name, Todoroki, to be too heartbroken when he finds out that his brother is on the other side. Because I'm fully convinced. I've been convinced for a while
that
now.
Dabby's a double agent.
Yes. No, not that.
His brother.
That they're brothers. Oh yeah. It's It's hard to not believe that. Yeah. And if he's not, it will
surprise me.
Yeah, it would be very surprising if they like come out and say it's not. I feel like if they actually say it's not, then it's definitely true.
Yeah. They wouldn't touch on it.
No, they wouldn't touch on it if it wasn't. Yeah. Because if they don't want it to be strengthened, they have to not ever refer to that at all. Ever.
This is true. And that is all I have. Other than poor Twice keeps bringing in all the bad guys.
Yeah,
and it's true.
Yeah,
it is true.
His instructions from the guy was you need to gain trust and be trusted. I don't know what he was telling him about trust. And then he decides, oh yeah, I'll trust everybody. Basically, he trusts the friends he got, but then he was too trusting to the other people too. Anybody who's too nice to him.
Yeah.
I'm happy that the way he died, that Toga did care. Because at first it was like he was like putting the handkerchief in her face and she was like, Liz, like, what are you doing kind of thing?
I know, I was feeling the
You were
emotions.
feeling that? I didn't like that the way they animated that first part. But then she reacted nicely.
I think she was just in shock by the fact that
he was dying.
He's actually, he's dying right now.
Yeah, I know. I didn't appreciate the animation, that's all I'm saying. Anyways, it's fine. Toga's sad now, and I feel like that's gonna mean
she's in anger mode.
And she's going to level up fast and do even crazier because she can, as we know, she can use people's powers of whoever blood she gets, and she has things that she can like take people's blood.
And he's bleeding a lot right now.
Oh, do you think? Oh, wait, can she keep it even when he's
I
dead?
think she has to have the blood.
Just the blood. Okay, so he could be dead. And she can just go collect his blood.
I think so.
And she could twice for a while.
That'd be crazy.
That would be very crazy.
And she's in rage mode. That's terrifying.
Although, how much of his power does she get? Because we know he can only double of people he's seen and
he's very familiar
with, right? Because he needs to know like their makeup and everything. So will she, like, if she takes his blood, will she need to also gain that knowledge herself, like have that knowledge herself to twice or double other people, or does she inherit all of that from his blood? You know what I mean?
I guess inherit, because she also is friends with all those the main core that
no, that is being friends with them would still depend on her knowledge. But let's say he got real close with Overhaul in a way she didn't.
Oh no,
that's what I'm saying. Like, would she get to mimic Overhaul?
That's too OP. I think if they do go down this route, it's either going to be she can only spam like an army of him, or an army of her core 5 friends or something like that, or even just Shigaraki at this point.
Oh my gosh, yeah. How close who's the closest to Shigaraki?
No one.
Nobody.
All and yet no one.
Yeah, exactly.
I keep expecting this show to do more. It might come across as an insult. I keep expecting this show to do more complex things like with the overhaul when he came around, I thought he was going to be a long-standing villain, or he was going to come back fairly quickly, or the fight in the mansion would end and he'd go run off. But no, immediately
They took him out. Yeah.
So same thing with Twice. I thought that maybe he would have a longer-standing story now that he's unlocked this amazing power, but it was like, no, we have to deal with him now. So the story dealt with him now.
Yeah.
So it's just, and even with the raid, it was an actual raid. They didn't expect it coming. So I'm just surprised with the pacing of this show now. I think probably because the last seasons were so much slower.
Yeah.
But I almost get the feeling that this is all going to end this season.
Yes, I feel like...
I don't think it can.
Oh, you mean like the raid will end this season?
The show will end.
Oh, the show?
It's almost the feeling of everything just ending so quickly. Yeah. You know? But Shigaraki is the biggest thing that's been seeded for so long.
Yeah.
So he has to continue, right?
I feel like it's all building up with... Like, I think this was the most conflicting episode so far since we started. It's only episode 3, I know. But it's been like win for the heroes so far. They're on the upper hand. They have the upper hand right now. And I feel like the tables are going to turn real quick.
The turntables.
The turntables.
I hope so. I want to see more death and destruction.
I know.
Yeah.
Still didn't get the fight sequence I was hoping for, but I liked what I did see.
I'm pretty sure they're saving that budget for the big guys, for like Deku, Todoroki, and Bakugo.
Versus Shigaraki.
Versus Shigaraki, who are currently doing evac jobs.
Yeah,
they're not.
weird.
They're not fighting.
Yeah.
No, it's not. They're saving the budget.
Oh, well, like in like practicality for the heroes.
That's true.
Well, 2 of them are still semi-suspended. They're provisional license.
Oh, Todoroki and Bakugo. Yeah, they have to like throw some sort of like
wrench.
No, but I was gonna say they have to like throw some like memorandum. What do you call it? Memorandum? Moratorium. No. Starts with an M. It's a thing that like temporarily changes the rules just for like a period of time, just because of an emergency. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but I don't know the word for that.
Not moratorium.
Moratorium is when you stop doing something.
Oh, okay. Okay, then not that word. Anyways, they're gonna throw a thing that's gonna change things, and then allow them to fight just for that like short time.
Well, what I'm thinking is gonna happen is that the fight gets taken to the city because. We don't know which city they're in, and we know one of the cities is like entirely made up of Liberation Squad people.
I thought we took that city already because of Shigaraki.
Yeah, but they might have built back, you know.
But they didn't have much time, did they? Well, maybe they did.
I mean, Destro had enough time to heal up a bit.
That's true. And stand on prosthetic legs.
And be very happy.
He was so happy.
He was so happy.
Oh, did you see those eyes? That's a happy boy's eyes. And then sudden stress.
I thought I honestly didn't appreciate that happening. I mean, at first I was like, oh, okay, it's a cool moment, I guess. But it would have been more funny it would have been more interesting if he stayed like that the whole time and was like, yeah, I know. And then we're finally like, wait, they knew, or something. Like he's not shaken, you know what I mean? He's like, deal with it kind of thing. But no, he was like not expecting anything. Nobody was expecting anything. Only Dabby knew.
Well, he just not that he knew, he just didn't trust him. He was like, you're up to something.
Yeah.
Dabby is very detached from everything. Because even once they got the alarm bells of they're under attack, you're just like, oh, we're under attack. I guess I should do something.
Yeah, I think he probably beelined to Twice because it's like if Hawks is with Twice, he might be a part of this.
Yeah. But I think that's it. So guys, thank you guys very much for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, comment down below what you thought of this episode, and also if you guys want to see this uncut version of this show, it's up on Patreon as usual. But thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you in the city. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh, bye.
A special thanks to our patrons, Jesse Gallimore, Nocturnal Legends, Joel Cruz Fernandez, and Her Yang.